Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today. Today is Monday. It is June 8th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It might not. I don't know. Use your discernment. The Signs of the Times Oracle by Crystal Banner. You can find this on Amazon if you so desire. Possibly Hay House. Thank you for the birthday witches. Well, thank you for the birthday wishes, witches. Oh my gosh. It was raining this morning. The sun's finally coming out. I'm excited about that. We got 2 on the table, 3 on the table. And I realized I got up this morning and there were 2 collectives. I think they were both tarot that did not post last night. They were still freaking uploading. So I waited until they uploaded so I could upload the affirmations. And I'm sitting there waiting for the last one to upload. It was close. And I realized I didn't use the mic for the affirmations. And then I was like, I hope people could hear me. Could be you, could be somebody else. Somebody has infinite potential. Like this is in their contract, soul contract. But this person's distracted. Like they let themselves be distracted. 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. 5 on the table. Six with bottom of the deck. Somebody. All right, I'll show you the cards first. Bottom of the deck is Moon, emotions. I don't even think we've ever gotten this card. I don't even remember seeing this card. Top of the deck, we just had this one. Feather, messages. I think this person is going to get a message in a minute. I'm going to send them a message. We got infinity, unlimited potential. Angel numbers, confirmation. We got clouds, distractions. I might pull some angel messages. I might do that. And pick my favorite ones because I have my favorite ones. We got dice, chance. We got recycle, recover. I have a bag that kind of looks like this. It says like I love recycling or something. It's cute. I got it at Target, I think. I think I got it at Target. It was either Target or Meijer. Bottom of the deck, succulence, resilience. I got it a long time ago. Probably like 10 years ago, maybe. It's funny. Before I do this, can I tell you guys something? I had, at one point, I probably had about $15,000 worth of Coach product. Louis Vuitton, Vera Bradley, Kate Spade, not Newberry, what's it called? Burberry, all kinds of stuff. And I probably gave away about $10,000 worth of Coach and Vera Bradley. And I want to donate my Louis Vuittons because, I mean, I love them. I do, but I don't use them. I have no use for them. And it's funny because I was going through my closet a little bit yesterday, and the recycle bag that I'm telling you about, it has all my Cubs hats in them that I collect when I go to Cub games. And there was my bag in there from when I was a teenager, and I got it at some like Summerfest thing at Long Grove, Illinois. And they're like little old timey type shops. A lot of them were Pardon me, a lot of them are gone now, or they've changed hands. But it's a brown bag over the shoulder. It has a zip, but the zip broke a long time ago. And it's kind of like a dump bag. You know, you just dump all your crap in it and you go. And it's got a sunflower on it, or sunflowers on it. And I was looking at it yesterday and I'm like, I still have this fucking bag. And I have others. I have other bags that I got like when I was a teenager that I kept. There's some that I got that I donated, but I think about how that was one of my favorite bags, and it's not a Coach bag. You know, that bag cost me, it was a little pricey at the time, maybe like 30, $40, maybe 50 at the most. I mean, when I tell you I had $15,000 worth of Coach, and I still have more love for that ratty tatty sunflower over the shoulder bag that is now probably worth a penny than I have for $15,000 worth of fucking Coach. It really, like, as you get older, your perspective changes. That's why I was giving it away, because I was just like, I can't sell it. Nobody wants to buy it on Marketplace. And if I'm gonna sell something that has tags on it and was worth $400 and I'm gonna sell it for $20 to somebody online, I would just rather give it away to somebody I love, you know? And that's what I did for most of it. I still kept some of my favorite stuff. I don't know what for. Anywho, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Somebody could be like at their very best. Somebody could be so abundant, so productive, but they let themselves get distracted by people, situations, and they take dumb chances. They take stupid chances. This person might be in recovery mode with the recycle card. And whoever this is, it's not like they're the faint of heart. It's not like they're, I just heard a weeping willow. Like, this is a strong person. It's just they might have been, they could have even been misled, honestly, if they were just hanging out with the wrong people, the wrong crowd. It just gives like no common sense, right? Like like you have a job and you had to call off twice because you were sick, and you only have one more call off, and it's only the third month of the year. You only have one more call off for the next 9 months, and you go out and get drunk on a Sunday night, knowing you got to be at work on a Monday morning, and Monday morning you call off and you use that last fucking sick day, even though you know you got 9 more months, and if you call off, you're gone, you're done. It gives that, like, it gives like why would you even go out and drink on a Sunday night? You know you got to be at work on Monday morning. It, and that was just an example, but you get the idea. This person probably has a lot of energy too, because I keep looking at the pink infinity symbol, and I just keep picturing somebody like, and not like in an unhealthy way, not in an unhealthy way, but like somebody that keeps going, like they don't stop, like they have ideas, they have thoughts, like they can create their own abundance. They know how to create their own abundance, but because they let themselves get distracted, they never accomplish anything. Pardon me. I'm looking at this angel number card. This is going to sound horrible, but I've talked about this before, and I've talked about this in reference to me too. And I do not by any means think that, people need to remain single their whole lives. I don't think that. But I think when you are going through a particularly productive period, abundant period, and you are alone, like you're already alone, you don't have a mate, maybe you don't have a lot of friends, you kind of keep to yourself, and you're creating for yourself and you're building this abundance. I've said this before, like it's nice. It's nice to be able to accomplish and do things on your own, but at some point you come to the realization that it's okay to get in a relationship and create with another person. However, I also believe that what you created on your own is your own. Like you shouldn't have to share that with anybody else. If you get into a relationship with someone and the two of you come up with an idea to start a business, okay, then you share that business. So if you end up breaking up, you got to split that business, right? But anything that you create on your own, make sure that you let that be known that that is yours. And make sure if you ever get into a relationship where you need some type of prenup or agreement, that you put that in there. Because I don't know why, but I'm looking at this angel number card, and I'm not even looking at the angel numbers, but I keep looking at this guest one, guests one, table one, guests one. Somebody needs to keep that in the back of their mind if they decide to go towards a person for a relationship or something. Because again, even though I think it's perfectly fine to create with another person and share in that, everything else that came before it that you did on your own, that's your own. That's yours. Don't give that away to somebody else. And I've said that before. I've also said before too, like if I create all of my abundance and then someone comes in and we get into a relationship, they better be able to create for themselves. I'm not going to give them ideas. I'm not going to help them along. It's one thing like if the two of you, if two people come together and you interact with each other in such a way that you bounce ideas off of each other, and again, like you start a business together, something like that. It's another thing for you to get into a relationship with someone and they're always trying to get you to give them ideas. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have free coffees all freaking day. I just got a message from Seven Brew. I already got a message from Starbucks about my free coffee, and I have a free coffee certificate for Little Bean Coffee in freaking Antioch, Illinois. I got three, I got three free coffees. Oh my god, I'm gonna drink those like a bitch. um, yeah. Don't if you get into a relationship with someone and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so great that you create and you have your own YouTube and you have your own TikTok and da 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 da." And then they turn around and they're like, "Hey, how do I do this? Hey, what do you think of this? Hey, can you help me with this? Hey, I'm thinking about doing this, but do you have any ideas?" Don't be giving them your ideas. I don't give a shit how good the dick is, how good the pussy is. Do not be doing that. Do not be doing that. Do not be doing that. Especially if it's constant. Like somebody is constantly asking you for help to create, that's a problem. That is absolutely all day fucking problem. And I said this a couple weeks ago, I think. Like, if I have to create everything on my own and then God is going to bring in my person, then they better have their own abundance because they're not getting mine. And again, if I'm not done creating on my own and God brings in my person and we want to work towards something together, that's fabulous. However, what I did before is mine. What they did before is theirs. There's a lot of energy vampires out there. There's a lot of thieves out there. I mean, there's stupid people that copy readers, you know. You know, you have your favorite reader on TikTok, right? And then all of a sudden they show up on Facebook, even though they're like, I don't have a Facebook. And then they go to Facebook and Facebook's like, no, that's you. That's your page. And the person's like, no, it's not me. It boggles my mind too that like you could have a TikTok, you could have a YouTube, you could have an Instagram, and you could be verified as you. And then a copycat comes along, steals one of your pictures, creates a page, creates information to try and lure in traffic for money, right? Because they want money. And you go and you repeal it. Like you go to Instagram, you go to Facebook, you go to TikTok, you go to YouTube, and you're like, hey, that's not me. You verified me on this account. This is me. Can you get rid of this account? And they're like, no. What? What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That those companies, those social media companies, should be removing those fake accounts every day. They should have a whole team of people that do that all day long, removing fake accounts of real creators. They don't. They do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. It boggles my mind. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done ranting. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later.